Hey guys, I thought I'd do another review about the new Cinderella released 2021. It seems to be everywhere on social media, on all of the adverts, so I thought I'd give it a go and I thought I'd give it a good review because I actually really enjoyed it. So it starts with Camila Cabello as Cinderella, you've got Billy Porter as the fairy godmother, and you've got Idina Menzel as the wicked stepmother, and oh my god, she was absolutely incredible. All three of them were incredible, not to mention the rest of the cast, but Idina Menzel, absolutely breathtaking. Her acting, her voice, obviously her voice was amazing. I've always loved Idina Menzel ever since watching her in Rent in the West End. You know, I was completely hooked. Obviously there was Frozen, absolutely amazing. She really, really did the role justice, and there's something really interesting about this Cinderella. I mean, there's so many stories foretold about Cinderella, whereas this one has a slightly different take on the actual film, which I thought was really interesting, which I'd like to talk about with you guys. I mean, she's not even called Cinderella in this film, she's called Ella. So with this film, it was definitely a different take on Cinderella, whereas the story gets told where she's got this talent, she loves making dresses, and that's what she really wants to do. She's trying her hardest to try and sell these dresses to make money, because obviously her living with her evil stepmother and her sisters, they're obviously poor, as we all know Cinderella. They're not the richest of families. You know, you still have the story, you obviously have Cinderella going to the ball, meeting Prince Charming, and they live happily ever after. You know, what else can you say about that? And obviously you have Cinderella's stepmother and her evil sisters telling her that she can't go to the ball, but she ends up going anyway. We all know that anyway. There's no particular spoiler to this, so... But it's a spoiler review, but there you go. Everything that I'm doing is a spoiler review, unless obviously it's trailers, but we'll probably do trailers at some other time down the line. So apart from Idina Menzel, obviously I've said before, she's amazing. I thought she did such a good job for this role. The music that they had playing in Cinderella was amazing, and her voice, you know, she just really carries the film. Really well done to her. Camila Cabello, I thought she was absolutely amazing playing Cinderella. We already know her as being a singer, and I thought she did the role really good justice. Singing voice, absolutely beautiful. She definitely did take the role to another level, and she kind of brought this kind of humour to the character, and it was quite edgy, quite relatable. I thought that was just really cool how they changed her character. She definitely brought something new to the table, let's say that. I just really love the music in this film as well. That was one of the biggest things in the film for me. I was kind of expecting their own songs, but when I watched it, the way they kind of used modern music for the characters to express emotion, I just thought that was a really cool kind of concept, and I really enjoyed that. I don't really want to talk too much about the story of Cinderella because we all pretty much know the story, but it was just so interesting seeing all these characters together, and it was such an amazing cast. I mean, Billy Porter playing the fairy godmother, brilliant. I just thought he was really witty, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Even the costumes, you know, the dresses, even the effects of the fairy godmother kind of coming down in her kind of dress and meeting Cinderella for the first time. You know, you definitely have that moment in all of these stories, but it was just really iconic the way that they kind of shot it in this movie. I just thought that was a really cool kind of scene for them both. I think for anybody watching Cinderella, you know, you're always expecting that moment where she comes out in her dress, and any child watching this, you know, they're always got that dream to have the perfect dress, the perfect wedding, and I really think this scene is just a perfect example of that kind of fantasy for any child or adult, should I say, watching this. And it was such a cool concept, the fact that they chose Cinderella's idea because she wants to be a dress designer. I thought it was kind of cool the way that they actually used her idea dress, what she actually made for her actual dress to go to the ball in. I just thought that was really cool. And the dress was just absolutely beautiful. I thought the effects, the whole kind of transition to what she was wearing before, I thought that was a really cool thing. And yeah, I just thought she was fabulous. I mean, the whole concept of the fact that she designed her own dress to go to the ball, obviously she did that previously and her stepmother kind of ruined it. But the fact that the fairy godmother came down and actually gave her the perfect kind of dress that she designed to go to the ball, I just thought that was quite interesting to watch, really. I thought that was really cool. Besides the characters, they even had animated talking mice, and I'm like, somehow I kind of knew James Gordon would play a part in that. It was just kind of a hunch. I would definitely say I enjoyed this film. Besides Idina Menzel, Camila Cabello and Billy Porter, they even had Pierce Brosnan like playing the king. And for those of you that watched Mamma Mia where he kind of attempted to sing, you know, it was kind of a bit cringe, and he does actually sing in this movie as well, and I kind of thought that was a bit cringe, but it was just funny. It was just, the comedy in this whole film was just really cool, and I think he definitely brought something quite joyful to that role. Apart from Idina Menzel, obviously I've said before, she's amazing. I thought she did such a good job for this role. The music that they had playing in Cinderella was amazing, and her voice, you know, she just really carries the film. Really well done to her. But yeah, conclusion, I really did enjoy this movie. Anybody, again, looking for some Disney film to watch, I would definitely recommend watching Cinderella. The music was really good, the acting was spot on. The humour in it was just kind of funny as well. It was really quirky, and I really think they did a good job with that. So overall, I would definitely give the film probably a 7 out of 10. I mean, it is your typical Cinderella movie, but there was definitely something different in this, and I think when you watch it, you'll find out. So guys, have you watched it? Are you going to watch it? Please comment below, let me know. I would love to hear your comments, and please subscribe to the channel, and take care soon, guys. Bye.